Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. There's been a new update, it's just patch notes and stuff, but they have fixed burns, so what better time to run a burn Mirror Dungeon 3 team? So now Dark Flame actually should work as intended, so it'll be a little bit easier to get some funny burn stuff going, hopefully. I guess we'll have to see just how that goes, in function. Starting with Ashes Dust to Dust, so that we can get Soothe the Dead on floor 2, of course. Turn order really isn't that shocking of a thing. I don't think we'll do something like this. Hopefully Grip Sinclair does not corrode too often. Although knowing Grip Sinclair, he probably will. Let me see how well this goes. Oh yeah, but very interesting thing happened. I was gonna, just kinda launch the game, because the update just came out like 45 minutes ago now. I was gonna just launch the game, start recording this right away. But they announced the Ruina port for Switch and PlayStation, and that's pretty wacky. It looks good, yeah. I'll probably get it simply because there's like a pre-order bonus that'll give you like a Ruina themed ticket in Limbus. And how could I not? I'd probably want to get it either way just because, it's another way to play Ruina. That's cool. And funny segue is into the fact that I've been playing Ruina on stream lately. I do it on Saturdays, and this Saturday I'll be streaming at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, a couple hours earlier than I normally would, so feel free to join in for that if you so desire. Yeah, the actual, I think it said what, mid-April is when the actual port is going to launch. That's cool. And of course, low-hanging fruit, of course, but it's being developed by Arc System, which, the obvious joke to make there is the fact that possibly they're foreshadowing, Arc System Project Moon fighting game one day. Because Arc System are the people that make like Guilty Gear and a bunch of other random fighting game stuff. But they're doing the port for Ruina, which is cool. Makes a lot of sense that, Project Moon's outsourcing that kind of thing. I don't know, I think they did the Xbox stuff, like, in-house for Project Moon. The Xbox port, but I don't know for sure. I don't know if that's, like a proven thing or just an assumption on my part. Hard to say. Either way. Well, already the end of this first floor. How nice. We get a rest. Oh yeah, we get rest stop end of first floor here. Keep on forgetting about that. Well, if you use these two together, give me Soothe the Dead, so we get more power on our burn stuff. We inflict more burn just in general, all that good stuff. And don't really think I need to bother with either of those. Whoops, did I mean to hit the button? First floor boss time. We keep on going. Oh yeah. Once again, the idea of, locking, like, funny cosmetics behind, physical things is definitely, it's not, like, a unique one from Project Moon's part. It's a pretty common thing. A little unfortunate, though. Especially if it is, like, a limited time only thing. And also if it's going to be, like, a code-based system, because, then, people are going to start selling them and stuff. Which is always a very slippery slope. Interesting if it is going to be a code-based system, though. Because that means they're going to be introducing some sort of code system into Limbus. Which means maybe you can put some, like, funny Easter egg codes once in a while for, like, random rewards or something. Like plenty of other games do. Who can say? Who can say? Well, we can detonate Magic Bullet a little bit, get some Dark Flame off on Ida. Why not? And we can shoot you, get some Dark Flame off on multiple people here. Because it should hit 2 targets. Yep, hitting you and Ida, so Ida's got 3 Dark Flame next turn. How fancy. Might be able to get some sort of benefit out of that. I only one way to find out, and that's to kill you. Yeah, you're dead, though. I could have used Detonate Magic Bullet instead of Ignition there, but, Wrath Resonance is funny. So I went for that instead. They're all dead either way. So I'm not too concerned. They really made the yo, it's me rolling from Library of Ruin at meme reel. Oh yeah, it's also getting a Japanese dub for this version. Another just really cool thing. I think I briefly looked at like the Roland voice actor, and it wasn't in too many things I recognized or I was too familiar with. But very cool though. Maybe, I mean, if anything, that's probably foreshadowing like an inevitable Japanese dub for Limbus. Maybe. I think a lot of gacha games do like simultaneous dubs. Do they? I should not be talking here. I genuinely have no idea. Speaking of what I should take here, none of these matter to me too much, so I'll just take the defense skill power up and hope I don't get ratioed by evades on floor 5. Although I probably will. Hopefully this update does not increase any other sort of like big bugs like last week did, where I just couldn't beat Centipede. Elderfly, I guess we'll take it, yeah. More burn. That's good, nothing else here matters. Probably gonna stick to just exclusively going for like the burny things. Cause that's funny. Gregor's skill? He doesn't have anything too worth going for, I don't think. I mean, Milepost is a take this early on, yeah. Carmilla is also a take this early on, I think. And one more reroll? Oh, we gotta take Pinpoint Logic Circuit, yeah. I mean, we can sell some of this random garbage then. Stuff that doesn't synergize with the burn build, or just give a really good benefit that's worth having. So we take you, and we have enough for one more reroll? I don't know why I bothered. I should have saved that, honestly. But that's fine. I wanted to see if I could get more bullets on Otis. But no dice. No dice. I just did a notice run yesterday, or earlier today for me. So I don't need to focus on her too much, but she's kind of like the big, like, standout thing of burn teams now. The fact that you can get burned at trigger multiple times per turn with Dark Flame. Although I don't think we'll necessarily need more, like, skill 3s to get the most out of that, although it would be helpful. Do kind of wish I just bit the bullet and took more of Gregor's skill 3s there, though. Although, because we've got Pinpoint Logic Circuit, we're just inflicting a bunch of bleed already. We get Fiery down, we start doubling their bleed, and we're going to be pretty much set. If we get some, like, Wrath tier 3s, I think there's a couple of random ones here and there, we can also start working towards, potentially Fusion Glimpse of Flames. Which could be pretty good for us. We'll get lucky with some things, though. I don't know many Wrath tier 3s off the top of my head. Because we get 2 Wrath tier 3s and a Wrath tier 2, fuse those 3 together, we do get Glimpse of Flames, guaranteed. I think, almost guaranteed at least. It might not be guaranteed, since there is a little bit of margin for error. With fusion stuff still. I don't know the exact chances, but I think people have, like, graphed it out already. But it should be pretty likely, if nothing else, that we get exactly what we're looking for in such a situation. Would be pretty good. Or you guys magic bullet fire these guys. Most of them are staggered, so their pierce resistance does not matter at this point. Negative 33 Sandy on Sinclair. Should probably watch out for that. Probably should have thrown on Capote on Merceau as well if I wanted to focus on the burn stuff a little bit more. But oh well. I don't think Capote is that necessary. Capote is super good, don't get me wrong, but it's not necessary in the slightest. There we go, though. That's a victory. God. After Mirror Dungeon 2 hard, Mirror Dungeon 3 hard's early game just feels so peaceful. It's so nice. Are you guaranteed to win this? You are. I was wondering. Okay, that's nice. Even on Tails at 45 Sandy, like we just got there, we're guaranteed to get old Golden Urn. God, that skill 3 is so good for checks. Just being able to guarantee, like, you, even, like, no matter what Otis's Sandy's at, the Magic Bullet Otis can, in fact, get the Golden Urn for you. That's really good. Speaking of really good, we can fire a Magic Bullet at you immediately. That seems pretty good. Use some, like, weakish attacks on some of you guys. Like you two, yeah. And then we kill you brutally with Wrath attacks, since you're weak to them. Yeah, okay, seems good. Probably should have clashed with Magic Bullet, but I think I redirected it and didn't think too much of it. These guys shouldn't be too bad. Do they... what's their resistance to Pride like? Because I need to remember Dark Flame sure does Pride damage. So that could matter a little bit. If they are, like, particularly resistant to Pride or something. I know these guys are weak to Wrath and, like, resist some random things here and there. Don't know the resistance off the top of my head, though. Also, you're just kind of dead anyways, so we don't actually get benefits from the Dark Flame. Alright, you're at 3 instincts, though, so we should probably focus you down first. Probably have you defend a little bit. We don't want your sanity getting that low. Oh, we'll attack you a little bit, too. Why not? I don't think this works well. Might actually try doing a run where I don't let Sinclair corrode or something like that. A wholesome run where he stays mentally stable most of the time. While his 9-2 is really good, his 9-2, I mean, it's not really good. It works well and it is burn, but it's more so burn for teams without, you know, dust to dust type stuff going on. You almost burnt to death, so we do this again. Heal a bit more sanity on Sinclair. We don't need him to be doing stupid amounts of damage, we just need him to be burning enemies to death. Of course. So that is our goal. Wrath skills inflict bleed is funny. Final power, offense level, base power, right? This is the one where it's like barely any difference. I guess we'll take Coffee and Cranes though. For safety. Yeah. Because, you know, resource gain is important. Make sure that we're not going to get doomed somewhere along the line. Carmilla is a tier 2 Wrath, so that could be used for fusion potentially. We could upgrade Helterfly here. More burn? Sure. Upgrade Carmilla here too. Sure. 30% of enemies' HP. Really good, especially on floor 5 for dealing with stuff like anything Pierce Weak a little easier. Or anything, yeah, anything Pierce Weak a little easier. Because Pierce Weak fights on floor 5 are the death of you. Lost, like, I think I've only won like half my Mirror Dungeon 3 hard runs so far. A lot of the times it's been due to some of those late game Pierce encounters being pretty brutal. And the fact that I kind of never learned from my mistakes. Tee. You know, I see a pitfall and then like, I mean, what are you gonna do about a pitfall? Walk around it or just walk into it again? It may seem like the obvious choice is to walk around a pitfall, but like, what if it's safe this time, you know? That little, like, mental note of the brain that's just telling you, like, oh yeah, it'll be fine this time, trust. And, like, it's obviously not gonna work, but, like, what if it does? It's like the gamma ray space particle that impacted, like, the Mario 64 run. Like, what are the chances that at any moment, like, some sort of gamma ray, like, hits my computer in just the right way that it makes me win something that it would have lost otherwise? Because it is possible, I guess. Are the odds astronomically low? Yeah. Is it like a really... Have I gone off the rails a little bit with my comparison? Yeah, I think you could argue that. I'm being a little bit too silly. But just a little, though. Just a little. There's no such thing as too silly, clearly. Clearly. Please do not send me to the insane asylum for being too silly, perchance. Okay. Anti-Q guys, not too bad. We're getting a lot of burn on enemies. We don't even have Fiery Down yet, though. Hopefully we get it. I guess the issue is, I feel like I've had trouble getting Fiery Down in a couple burn runs lately. Just because, I don't get it early on, and because of that, because it's only a tier 1? Is it only a tier 1 or is it a tier 2? I don't remember. Because it's somewhere within those lower tiers, it's a little hard to get sometimes. Because later on, you just get a lot of tier 3s, a lot of tier 4s, stuff like that. If I get Glimpse of Flames, then I'm probably not going to complain about not having Fiery Down, though, because we are still getting them, like, above 30 burn pretty easily. Especially thanks to the Pinpoint Logic Circuit. Helps a lot. Especially thanks to our abundance of multi-coin attacks. Take another Blunt Weak fight, of course, since we are some Blunt. And we can beat up some middle guys. Yeah, look at that. 2 of them just got staggered immediately. That's rather nice.
Huh?
Good, that guy almost dies to burn. Not quite there, but you know, it's close. Yeah, good burn damage, good burn damage. We keep it up. We shoot a bullet at you guys. You guys, and you're neutral to Pierce. Okay, that's decent. Good to know. There is a slash, yeah, that checks out. Well, the bullet should finish you off pretty easily. Yep, there they go. Nice. And you heal the 5 sanity you lost thanks to that. Ishmael's, you know, in shock at the power of our singular strike, but that makes a lot of sense. We're just that good. If I win this run, I will get 750 lunacy, and I will have enough lunacy to do another 10 pull to get the Milk of the Announcer, but I don't think I will, because I really need some free lunacy just stockpiled, I think. And I'll be able to get her before the end of the week thanks to the paid the daily pulls anyways, so we can save up our gambling a little bit. I'd like to have at least enough pulls for like a 10 pull like by the time the next banner comes around next week, you know? So I can get the 2-star, whatever it's gonna end up being. I guess we'll know tomorrow for you guys exactly what that's gonna be. A lot of potential. I'm still like, well, there's a lot of possibilities and so hard to figure out. Like, Captain Ishmael, I don't think it's Captain Ishmael, because I think if it was Captain Ishmael, they would have done that little teaser thing they do with, like, special identities, like, the Tuesday of the week or so. You know, like around, like, this time, they'd usually have some sort of weird, like, fancy, or, like, very, like, story-relevant IDs. They do little teasers, like, beforehand. Like, they did that for, like, the previous things in, they did that for, like Queegcliff, for example, where he had a little ID they released on, you know, the day of the update, a couple hours afterwards, so the third update for Canto 5. I feel like they do one of those teasers for Captain Ishmael, so don't think it's that. It's either some random association thing or maybe a little bit of an oddball pick. The obvious hope is that we get, like, Thumb or Index here, and, like, I'm definitely coping a little bit by hoping for that kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a long time before we do see those. But, like, how cool would it be? That's the thing. It would be pretty cool. If you see what I'm putting down, game. If you see what I'm putting down. Just, you know, consider it, maybe. Consider it. Well, we're gonna get a lot of burn off on you. You're gonna corrode. Sinclair was gonna corrode no matter what in this fight because we're breaking the eyes, so it really does not bother me. Merceau loses some sanity, not too much, and he gets some burn off on the body. Good stuff. Detonate Magic Bolt also gets a little bit of burn off on the body, not much, but it's something. Yeah, a lot of burn going on here, that's good. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, yeah, you corroded, which was, you know, an inevitability. That's actually kind of perfect. I think you're weak to lust, but you resist the blunt, so you'll probably be fine. Oh yeah, that looks good. You're clashing that, yeah? Okay, that's good. We need someone who can clash you. Okay, you can clash you. Everyone else goes for the left eye then, probably. Actually, how's the left eye's burn going? Decent. I like to hit the right eye a little bit more, too, though. Just spread out the burn a little bit. Wrath Resonance also means we trigger Helter Flies for even more burn spread across the enemies. All that good stuff. Ruin, Devastation, Ruin. Yeah, we get it. It's like Ruina, the hit game for Nintendo Switch. And I believe Sinclair just lost more sanity from that, though, so we basically did just kind of, like, navigate around the sanity loss from the eyeballs. Which is pretty convenient. Okay, that eye is at 99. The other eye we're gonna get a decent bit of burn on with his attack. Yeah. Okay, what if we just blocked this turn? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be real funny? We're gonna do some SP damage just to true, but like, how funny is this if we just let him burn to death in like a giant like inferno, like a swirl of flames? I found that pretty funny. Fading away for the frog to go down. I mean, Overload's probably the option here. It's scary, but like, No matter what, these are all bad. This is like the best of them. And we also get an additional thing on top of getting the contract, yeah. We get Burning Intellect. I'll take it because it's burn, but it's not great. But it's something. That's fine. We get our shop here. Let's see. Hung, loose skills. Tempting, not tempting enough. Fire down. There we go. Worried I wasn't going to get it? There we go. Our burn is in an infinitely great spot now. And I guess we'll just take another skill 3 on you. If it's going to be like that. That's fine. Refresh a couple more times. Don't see anything too good. I mean, the expression could be good, but not good enough. So we press on. NDA. Can anyone get this thing? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Okay, then we're gonna send Dawn into the machine though, get like pummeled to death by this Cyclops. That's fine. Ooh, phlebotomy. We can definitely do this. And that's good. Pekatule. It seems like we're on a straight path forwards. No options for us. I mean, it gave us 2 events, so I'm not that concerned. That it's kind of railroading us in this direction. Walking ingredients, yeah. Pretty wacky, isn't it? Struggling? You might actually be struggling, all things considering. You're at 6 sanity. But, I mean, you gotta try your best. So, you know, I believe in you. Okay, some favorites going on here, because Pekatule just rolled high, and also the offense level up they got. Luckily, I do have most of these centers at max level, because I actually remembered for once. I think I got all of them at level 40, except Merso. I ran out of tickets, so he's only level 39. But, like, that's still pretty good for Mirror Dungeon 3 hard. It's not really necessary, usually, but it's good. Okay, that guy should be... That guy we staggered should be dead. A lot of these guys are going to just be dead without needing to attack them again. Thanks to the power of Burn. And the fact that Burn's getting doubled. Oh, you just straight up died to the Energate Elbow Strike thanks to your envy weakness. I'll take that. Nice. Cool. More good Burn from this attack. Excellent. And then you should also get some pretty decent-ish burn off, I guess. Decent burn count, if nothing else. That's something. Yeah, you're the one who isn't staggered. You burn to death? That's the only one that burns to death, it seems, though. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I was hoping for, you know, a couple more burn deaths, but it's something. We can, like, do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this or something. And they probably will all die to burn. Just logically speaking. We hit them a couple times, get their HP low, and they're basically in burn range by that point. Assume we don't kill them with normal attacks. We didn't actually kill the guy with normal attacks that I assume we were killing with normal attacks there, but fair enough. Plus coin boost on Ishmael, not that it matters. This one, yep, they all burn to death. And snap. A little bit of burn on the Pekatule. Love to see it. Reverberation. Alright. Sure. Don't have much else to say about that one. Doesn't exactly help our build. Also, it's only 23 minutes and we're already almost at the end of the 4th floor. Oh. You guys don't look too great. Let me help you out by burning you.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요. 제가 묻었네요. 칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠?
Are they all dead? Okay, no, they're not quite all dead. For a second, it seemed like all of them might have been dead, and it was kind of staying there for like an uncomfortable amount of time, just looking at their corpses. But no, there were a couple staying there, and I should have noticed that. You get shot to death, though, and I'm sure the other person gets pummeled to death, yeah. Carmilla ++ is just something else. Really is. Okay. Illusion of free choice. I'll take bottom path. Should have gone top path. Definitely one of the worst EXP to get. I don't even know if this one works. Last I checked, it did nothing.
이 정도는
I
쉽죠.
don't even know if they've managed to fix it in time. Okay, my choice didn't matter, it would seem. Pierce weak, blunt weak. Wonder which one I'm gonna go for.
끌어넘칠 시간이군요.
Wonder which one is better for our health. It's a hard question, I know.
여기다가 말하면 녹음되는 건가요?
When we do this, we can get that to be favoring. It's decent then.
불길
Sure.
속으로.
Oh. That was a favored, Gregor. You had a favored chance of winning there, and you failed. I shouldn't be shocked. It's Liu, Gregor. Not really like that's like I should be that shocked by such an outcome. Ishmael brutally murdered someone. Another one I think just blew up because of the burn.
이런 상황인데도
We are like basically outburning their heals, so that's good.
이대로 가보자고.
They're 30 healing per turn. Most of them have like 50 burn by this point.
굉장해요.
보냈고
The ones that got hit at least. The one who didn't just kind of casually sidestepped Gregor's skill 3 last turn, I think got pummeled to death by Ishmael instead. So not a much better fate for him. Oh, Slash and Wrath might be Cromer.
제가
Alright.
앞에 서죠.
I will make the necessary preparations for that then. Okay. No. Unfortunate. That's how it be though. We can definitely burn you to death. Like, not like a doubt in my mind that you are being burnt like to a crisp here. Would put on like music in the background to like kind of replace it, but like, I'll search something up. I should just put on like Iron Lotus so that and then proceed to get like demonetized anyways. But it would be a funny bit. It would be a really funny bit. No, okay. We'll do Canto 3 D1. Once this ad stops. Yeah, this works. Just gotta remember to actually like turn the music off after this fight. How do those clashes go? Pretty good it seems? Yeah, pretty good it seems. Well, you can detonate another magic bullet. That's good. Someone needs to get gazed. I wonder who I'm gonna let take the stagger. Decisions. I know. Who deserves such a fate?
불길 속으로.
This is where the evasion comes and bites me. Yeah. Okay, we do break the evasion though. That's good. Yeah. I mean, I think I predicted that happening sooner or later. Not that it should be really that much of a shock, because, like, obviously it was gonna happen. If we don't hit with the first coin, do we just lose not gain a bullet, though? I don't think we gained the bullet. I think it's an on-hit effect. That's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to having that bullet in time.
잘 썰렸다.
Okay, there we go. You're in this phase. You've actually corroded. Alright. That's fine. Let's burn you a little bit. You can't clash at all, alright. Neutral, not great. Hopeless, also not great. We're gonna let Honolulu get brutally murdered then, I think. No reason to, like, not... Like, it's Liu Honolulu. Who's gonna miss? Oh yeah, he's not even gonna die. Grover can't even kill this guy. Like, how are you supposed to be some sort of threat to us? Am I right? Or am I right? Or is my magic bullet fire? We get impending day off, that's good.
또한 산재물이 되어라.
놀라운 명령이네요.
God, I'm fidgeting with music again because I can never seem to get into like the perfect sweet spot. Maybe that's good. I don't know. Okay, this is the Maw turn. Okay, which does in fact mean we are just gonna stagger the Maw before it gets a chance to do much of anything. And then, like, your Pro-Blasting Wings, which is not a threat whatsoever. Okay.
이대로 가보자고.
The Maw is, like, super weak just in general. Like, it's not that big of a hassle to stagger it just in general. Are you weak to Pride? I don't think you're weak to Pride, but, I mean, more so are you resistant to Pride? Are you neutral to Pride? Would be nice if you were weak to Pride, but I don't think you are. I'm gonna assume that was... Was that Pride weakness after all? I don't know. That was strange. Let's see. What do we want here? Char Disc is the one that, like, benefits us the most, but it also gives enemies coin power and max HP up, and Char Disc is not that good of an effect to actually bother. Oh yeah, I should stop the music. Took me a second to realize. Yeah, that's not worth it. I might just take Smoking Wires for the Headstrong, honestly. Deal 50%, take 50% more damage. Why not? Max HP is annoying for burn. And none of this helps me. I will take... It's all Rupture, like, tier 1 ego gifts. I think all 3 of those were Rupture tier 1s. Sure thing, game. Okay, final shop. Or not final shop, second to last shop, right? Something like that. I don't know. The Bloomer Statue is decent. Ishmael skill, we can give you another skill 3. And I'm feeling like risking it this time. I really would like Otis to get another skill 3 instead. I should check for Wraths, too. I don't remember what is Wrath on the top of my head. First Aid Kit is a Wrath 2. That's something. What a thrill. Won't be that concerned if I just get nothing, really. We can take the coin. That's effectively another skill 3. And we can give you another skill 3, because that's also another skill 3. Okay, Pure Speak Risky or Pure Speak Normal. I'm taking the Pure Speak Normal. I know better than to go for Pure Speak Risky. I was almost about to click the Pure Speak Risky before I remembered this is floor 5, and such a thing will kill me. Okay, crabs. That's not too bad, I don't think. Lust Resonance to do something. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, seems good. Yeah, look at that burn. Look at that burn trigger. So satisfying, yeah. This is, I mean, I assume this is the easiest Pierce encounter you can get, really. I know the crabs can be bad because, like, mass attack spam, but, like, they're not that big of a deal usually. From my experience, at least. The crab boss is annoying, though, just because the UI is very strange there, and the enemies have more attacks than you do. Which is usually a rarity in mirror dungeons, but... That's one of the times where it sure does happen. Oh, Honglu took a little bit of damage. Yeah, I mean, I guess that should be expected. We've kind of taken, like, the perfect stuff to just beat glass cannons in general. So, I'm not that shocked. Oh yeah, commemorative coin triggers, though, so we double up Magic Bullet fires. Love to see it. And the Detonating Magic Bullet gets a kill, so you get some sanity back. And that guy does burn. Okay. Second wave. Detonating Magic Bullet, yeah, that'll work. Hopeless there. Do not like the Hopeless. We will Pursuance, and then we'll heal you up in the process. That's probably good. Don't want Honglu to die too much. Although I might just bench him on the final fight anyways, just so we can get more Magic Bullets off. I guess I'll have to see what it is. But if we do get, like, Blind Obsession, then you better believe that I'm going to try and do as much, like, as I can. I still have yet to see Blind Obsession or, Skin Profit in Mirror Dungeon 3 Hard. So far I've only ever seen Yasin Yada and Bling Pearl. So hopefully I get to see one of the two I haven't seen before. I do know that it is... Oh, I also haven't seen Phalan, that's the other one, right? Yeah. I do know that, the Silt Current is suffering. But, like, that sounds like fun. Okay, heal. Love healing, love healing. Honglu was, like, on the brink of death, and you know this should do a decent job of making him less on the brink of death.
저는 생각하지 못하는 방법을 떠올리시는군요.
From the detonating magic bolts, we get more bullets, so that if we do draw a bullet fire, which we might have, I wasn't paying the most attention there, don't get me wrong.
저희가 이길 것 같아요.
We did not, unfortunate. They probably all die then, without us getting a chance to do a funny fire. Yeah, looks good. We got some favorites going, stuff like that. Seems nice. They're also all burning significantly, so even if they don't necessarily die here, they're close enough. We'd count them as dead, I think. As well to see though, ooh, that's not good. Yeah, that's really not good. Because it's a bunch of people, yeah. Oh, there's a blunt attack. I think we was expecting it to be a pierce attack, because usually the crabs are piercy. That's fine then. Blunt we resist, pierce we're weak too, so... A bit of a relief. A glow? Okay, that's basically undone all the healing we had prepared lovingly for Honglu. Alright. I see how it is. Blow up. Not quite dead yet because you didn't have any magic bullet. Dark flame on you. That's okay. Lock there so that we can just kill him. We do get our 5 target quote-unquote magic bullet fire here. It is a level 2 magic bullet fire if nothing else, so we get to see the 2 circle animation and, you know, or the 3 circle animation, yeah. Same thing. And we do get to see the 6th one too, which does hit our allies. Forgot about the coin for a second. I really shouldn't have forgotten about the coin, but you know how it is. It's always funny seeing your allies getting hit by your own actions. Consequences of my actions coming back to bite me in the immediate future. It's always funny. This appears to be a normal encounter. Fine. I'm sure it will be fine. It's more crabs, okay. Honglu is at 1 HP. We're gonna Dimension Shredder with you because you're probably gonna die. So I'd like it if you live for at least a little bit harder. And you're gonna do another Pursuance to heal him up a bit. Honglu really has been, you know, doing his best here. And, you know, thank him for that, honestly. He didn't need to be so kind. Oh yeah, I do have to mention Shredder actually Threadsman. I think this is the first time I use it at Threadsman 4. It is a 3 target. That's cool. Bunch of Rupture, not that it really matters. I just want the passive active. Yeah, the damage output is abysmal. I was expecting as much. I'm not that shocked. So we get to see it again, though. Yippee. Yahoo. All those funny noises people make out of excitement. Oof. Oof. That's unfortunate. Luckily, we've got some healing on the way. Only one of it because we used Dimension Shredder, so, you know, Pursuance doesn't get the coin effect, but, like, that's still fine. It's still 30%.
놀라운 명령이네요. 적을 완벽히 파악하고 있으신 거군요.
Okay, that one is close to burning to death. That's good. Okay. Yeah, this is a turn where I think we can just... We're not going to Magic Bolt Fire yet, although we could. I'd rather save it. Because it looks like we're not drawing any of them next turn. Also, you really did win the... Okay. We're still at 0 Magic Bullets now, because Otis keeps on losing fairly favored clashes because their sanity's not great. I mean, I guess the sanity not great part kind of explains the issue in of itself. Just need to get her sanity up a little bit so that she can actually roll a little bit better, on average. Could have you fire Magic Bullet? Do like that idea. Do like a good Magic Bullet. Do I really risk this? It's a 2 target, that's not too bad. I'll just bat this math. We've got the resources. It'll cost a little bit of sanity, but you kind of gain back the sanity in the process. Although it will trigger the coin instead of the Magic Bullet Fire. Yeah, I'm really not playing around the coin as well as I should be. Don't get me wrong, it's still like super good and stuff, but could have definitely been using my brain a little bit better for this, because now we don't quite like hit our allies with the bullet. That's the thing. We don't have any magic bullets yet, so our skill 3 won't cost any sanity. And it's not going to get used twice, but this 2 Battles Mathos additional use does cost 10 sanity. So net loss of 8 sanity this turn. That's okay.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는
That was effective. Thank you. A good bit of healing from phlebotomy pack on Honglu. That's good. It is so funny how Magic Bullet fire just has you teleport back a significant margin when you're close to the edge, just because otherwise it wouldn't look as nearly as cool. I'm sure plenty of like attacks do that, just in general. Especially, I'm sure plenty of like very cinematic attacks would do that. Oh, I think the thing about Magic Bullet Fire is it's animated like you didn't expect an ego to be animated, but it's not an ego, so it doesn't get a custom background or custom like fancy animation type deal. That's probably why it's so strange. Okay, seems like Mercer's being hit here. That's fine by me. I'm not that concerned. Did we use enough Lust to give that more attack weight? We might have. Is it 3 Lust Resonance in general, or does it need to be Absolute Resonance, or... I don't remember 9-2 too well. Once again, most of the stuff in the Season 3 Battle Pass is incredibly mediocre, except for Ishmael's Blind Obsession. Okay, that's hitting multiple people. Scary. Kill that guy, nice. Some sanity healing on himself from Honglu, since that's his thing on this ID a little bit for some reason. Don't really know. He's got some sanity healing, but that's just because most Honglu identities do have some random sanity healing on themselves. Ooh, this is hitting Magic Bullet. That's not great. Did we use a single coin attack before this, by any chance? Oh, there goes Otis. Okay. We may be leading ourselves to our own ruin. Devastation. Ruin.
관리자님? 그게 맞나요?
Well, if nothing else, he didn't get to attack again because he got a kill with it. Jeez, things are falling apart rapidly. Okay, here's the thing though, we still have 4 burn units. So we still get to trigger the effects of Soothe the Dead. Sure, we lost, you know, some good ones, but, yeah. Noises. I'd really rather just not. Honestly, I don't think we can win against you. Command Death is probably an even worse option than just... Yeah. Alright. I was like, yeah, I probably can't pass the check for this, so I'll just choose another option at random. I should have chosen Life. That would have been the safe option, I think. That is 36 SP and HP damage on all our sinners. That's an instant corrosion on you. Okay. Well, we're going to need to use a couple egos here, which means we're going to do some corroding, potentially. We'll go for, like, Blind Obsession here, though, in the hope that the sanity healing we'll get from this will counterbalance it. I guess. Impending Day is going to go twice. It's probably going to hit one of our allies. Nothing we can do about that, though. If it hits Honglu, he does just die. We might lose, like, a perfectly good run just due to... I don't even know, like, what caused the issues, all things considered. Like, what lost this run? Overconfidence, potentially? Not using enough egos? Is it too many things to be simplified that much? Okay, this did actually end up corroding. I was really hoping it wouldn't, but, I really should have seen it coming. Yeah...
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
Okay. Okay. That's This isn't exactly the ideal, I gotta say. We're gonna do this so that Land of Illusion goes twice instead of that, because, safety. We no longer get the benefits from Soothe the Dead as well. Does it check at the start of the turn or the start of the fight? Like, do we still Soothe the Dead until the fight ends, or is it, like, as soon as the fourth burn person dies that we lose the effects of it? Because it is a pretty nice effect to have.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
Oh, yep, you're staggered after this. Okay. That's...
나를 용서하지 말라.
Yeah. I don't know what to say at this point. Merso solo? Liu Merso solo? Can Liu Merso and Liu Hong Lu as a pair solo Mirror Dungeon 3? The answer may shock you. It's no. We just gotta keep on using egos and it'll work if we use enough egos, right? I think so. I think that's the play. I mean, we should use egos they're actually weak to, like a Dimension Shredder or something. You know, that might have been a smarter idea than just use this, but, Sanity is still a big issue, and Land of Illusion is actually decent for Sanity, unlike most egos. And Soda can heal Sanity if we get, what, Tails? It heals 12 Sanity or something for 2 people. Pretty notable effect. It always comes down to Soda, doesn't it? Like, I've noticed that. I feel like I've gotten too much use out of Soda, not because it's good, but because I don't have many other options. And for once, you know, Impending Day is not an option that I'm just forgetting. Sinclair is dead at this point.
만선이에요.
There's some sanity healing, though. That's good. Okay, decent. Still got the Tails on Pursuance, but that's still fine. You didn't, like, corrode or anything. I guess that's the most important part. Didn't get the Clash off, though, because your target was just defending.
효과적이네요.
Okay.
이
Not,
방식을 기억하는 게
not,
좋겠어요.
not bad? Question mark?
제풀을 따라오십시오.
Is this really a situation where I can say not bad, though? I really don't know if it is. Because all in all, things do seem fairly bad. We just gotta hope we can get somewhere with whatever burn support we have remaining.
죄다 박살나겠어요.
We're doing a lot of
이곳까지 가는
defending.
게 맞나요?
That's not great.
제풀을 따라오십시오.
Yeah, really not great. Okay. Well, Honglu's out of stagger thresholds. That's good. You can't physically stagger him at this point. You might burn to death before you get the chance to do anything to him. Maybe? If we're lucky. You're blocking so you don't take too much damage. Okay, that worked pretty well, actually. That guy burnt to death. Alright. We're clinging on to dear life at this point, but, that's the best way to live, is it not? Might not be. Oh, Chains of Others is actually a pretty bad idea, isn't it? Because now we're just weakened next turn for very little benefit beyond just not losing as much sanity from choosing the ego. That's why I went Chains of Others. Like, yes, saying ego means I won't lose as much sanity for using it. But, it means Chains of Others. Also, Chains of Others is going to go twice, so Merso's going to be rolling 3s next turn, and that's, like, about as much as he can roll. At least I do have a thread spin, so he doesn't lose as much power on himself. He, like, loses 1 less power himself for use. Otherwise, he'd be at 8 power loss here, I think. Something like that. I don't remember. I think that's vaguely it, though, if not exactly it. And I do know there is another phase that we really do not have a way to deal with. Actually, let me look at the thing about Soothe the Dead is encounter start. Oh, we only have 4 people though. Yeah, that's right. Why did I think it was 4? I think it was because I was thinking of like the. Oh, we could have farmed there. Ooh, that's right. These guys go insane and then they can't do anything. We could have farmed against this guy until like nearly the end of time, until turn 99 at least, when we would have overclocked and died. I probably should have gone for like weak attacks or something then, but instead of just using a bunch of my strongest attacks. We're doing very good damage numbers to this guy with our attacks. These are neutrals as well, to really set it in how strong we are. he died to the burn after all that. I have my doubts about this team. Not gonna lie. I don't know if we can quite make the distance. And I do know that I'm also not egoing, but that's because it's kind of, you know, me accepting my fate, but in a way where it's trying to make it, I'm trying to make it seem like it's not so obvious that I've just accepted my fate, right? Oh, there was a little bit of strange lag on my side. Don't know if that came off on the recording. I guess it logically would, right? I guess it's hard to say.
언제 다들 이렇게 다치신 거죠?
Okay, we get the Gloom Resonance going. Okay, nice, nice. The Gloom Resonance will carry us to victory, potentially. They're doing blunt attacks that are doing, like, nothing to us. Actually, I say nothing to us, but they are doing a lot of damage to us. That was me projecting that I hope they do nothing, but no, Honglu's dead. Yeah.
차가 마시고 싶.
Merso tanks, though, since he's, you know, the GOAT. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Down we go. We could pull out the B team, but I'm more so the kind of person who accepts that the team loses and accepts my loss there. Right? Yeah, we've got awful sanity and everyone. Yeah, that's a loss. Okay. That's fine. We made it to floor 5. That's decent enough, I guess. We still get full lunacy from that. We still get a good bit of Starlight, good bit of Battle Pass experience. Yeah, okay. That's fine by me. 18 modules is kind of rough, though, still. Because, I guess we can, you know, I'll show my module count here. God. 24 modules to my name. That's not a lot. That's really not a lot. Well, there's 66 boxes at least, so I can, like, quickly take, like, 3... No, I'm not gonna do it here. I would consider making them into thread for the bit, but no. I got more Starlight. Not enough to actually get the rest, anything new here. But, you know, I'm close to getting all this stuff. I think I'm gonna run out of modules before I actually can. But my goal is to actually fill the tree out before, like, next week or something. Because next week's gonna be the point where my grinding amounts drops off significantly because Infinite Wealth releases. And I'm gonna probably try grinding that game. So we do our daily extractions. And I'm going to be left questioning myself whether or not I should do it. I mean, I gotta do at least one more 10 extraction, right? I've got the free lunacy for it. You know what? I said I was not going to. It's time to pull off the band-aid. I was going to do it no matter what, I think. The urge to gamble just is not so easily dealt with. And I don't get the Malkuth announcer anyways, so, well, it's a good thing we pulled that band-aid off. Give me a Malkuth announcer. There we go. That's nice. So, you know, join back next time and we'll actually have the Malkuth announcer. God, it's been a week. It's been a long week for me. What? Oh, I didn't do Cypher again. There we go. There we go. Now it's just Malkuth, right? No, it's also Ishmael. Now it's also... What? Now it's just Malkuth. Okay. Don't know why I was having those issues. Well, I tried my best on the burn team, and you know, it was going fairly well, but then, as per usual, my pride is my own downfall. It's kind of, wow, just like the Sin Affinity pride seen commonly on Magic Bullet Otis. Well, anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.